Wow, look at that shine. I have to say, I love this metallic paint, and I think that Bobby Swift here may be my new favorite from the Scavenger Hunt series, which is one of my all-time favorite series. The cars they've been releasing in it just have been spectacular. I think they've chosen some great characters to metallicalize, if that's a word. But today, we'll be reviewing and unboxing the metallic Bobby Swift. As you can see right there, it's a special metallic edition. Although it's not a chase, these may end up being rarer in the future than other cars just because they call them Scavenger Hunt series, so people buy them up more, or perhaps they will not include them in future cases, whereas they may throw Rich Mix in another case down the road, like let's say an August case M or something like that, but these may be limited to only one case. So we'll see how it plays out, but they are not extremely rare right now. Like for example, Conrad Camber and Rich Mixon are definitely more expensive and more desirable than metallic Bobby Swift, but it's all up to you. Do what you want. And we have that nice image of Bobby Swift on the front there with the desert highway in the background. I feel like it's not even blurred this time. Usually like they blur it. That's very interesting. Have you guys noticed this? See how they blurred it right there? And on most of the releases so far, like I have another one, Markus Krankzler here. They blurred the background, but for metallic Bobby Swift, it is clear as day. You can see the rocks and everything. That's pretty interesting. But anyway, let's flip to the back here. You can see Bobby Swift, of course, Mario Andretti. People have found him in Europe and at Walgreens stores in the United States, which is basically a convenience store. As for Cruz Ramirez, she has been found at Walmart neighborhood markets, for the most part in the USA, and in Mexico she's been pretty widely available to my knowledge. I reviewed her a couple weeks ago, so check that review out if you'd like. I have the link in the top right hand corner. We have the special metallic edition little thing again. That magnifying glass is the logo for the series, which I think it's pretty basic, pretty, I don't know, just regular. I wish they kind of made it a little bit more special, but still it gets the point across. So I'll be right back with this guy opened up. Now, I know you guys are probably going to ask me, RC Cars 5, where did you get this awesome diecast? Well, since I can't find anything in a store, I actually got it on Facebook from a great friend of mine, along with the one you see in the background there. Two different friends, actually, so thank you, friends, for selling them to me for great prices. I really do appreciate it. You know, I've come close to finding him in a store. I've seen remnants of the case that he's in, so I'll put the entire list of contents in the description below, so then you can know yourself as well and torture yourself by knowing that you missed out on such awesome cars like Markus Krankzler, or Rev Roadages, or Conrad Camber. You know what? I don't know about you guys, but it does feel that way. It feels like torture. It's like, gosh darn it. I went to Walmart on Saturday. I went to Walmart on Monday. And there was that one time in between where they stopped and some guy came there before me and bombed all up. I don't know. That is just my frustration with this. I mean, look. There's the prime example. I see my boy Shu Todoroki, I see Rust-eze Cruz, and I know that they are available in the case. That combination there, and I was just too late. But anyway, of course, metallic Bobby Swift never appeared in any movie or show. He didn't have this exact paint job in the movie. He actually looked like this, so we'll put some pictures on the screen there. He was a minor character that appeared only at the beginning before he was replaced by next-gen Octane game Danny Swervez. I'm sure this image is pretty recognizable to you guys, where you see McQueen in his Rust-eze paint job along with Cal Weathers. These were great friends here until the next-gen movement really tore them apart, unfortunately. Actually, we're going to keep this guy here so you can see the insane difference between the paint right there. I have to say, I love purple, and before he wasn't really a full-on purple. It was more like a tainted lavender, maybe, I don't know, but now it's like purple, and it's cranked up to level 11. I love this paint job. Just looks great to me, and I don't know about you guys, but purple, like I said, is definitely one of my favorite colors. I love purple, yeah. Just gonna keep repeating that because yeah, I mean, I don't even know what else to say. This is just stunning to me. I hope they keep on doing these metallic cards, and they do have a lot more planned, like Marilyn, Sally, I believe, and like Clutch Aid, probably Dino Draftsky, unless they take the Cars 1 version. But yeah, I'm really pumped to see what else they have going on for this series. So it's the same decals and everything, same expression there with the green eyes and the smile. And you have the Octane Gain Turbo Vitamins logo there with the Lightyear. He still has the silver rims with the orange trim. Still number 19 and everything, which makes sense that they kept everything else the same. Although it would have been cool if they maybe made this like gold. I feel like that would have made a perfect car, but still this is pretty sweet. If you'd like to see my review of normal Bobby Swift, you can check out that review in the top right corner and in the description below, where I go into a lot more in-depth detail of this character and basically the comparisons between all of his counterparts, so like the Octane game from Cars 1, and also you can check out my review of Danny Swerves, where I compare all three of them, because at the time I did the review of the normal Bobby Swift, I did not have Danny Swerves. So yeah, this will be the most updated Octane Gain video, the most amount of team members, I guess, because I reviewed the hauler for the 12 Days of Christmas. And I still need to review Cal Weathers hauler, and don't worry, I will. And hopefully I can find Steve Karski soon. You know, there is that one back there that I got a long time ago from Canada, so that one's staying in the package. Hopefully I can find them in a store. Yep, that's right. I found remnants of it. You can see right there. There's the 2018 Wally hauler. So, story of my life, I'm telling you guys. But anyway, let's bring in the rest of the team here. I have to say, the paint between these two is pretty similar. You know, it's both kind of shiny and metallicalized. I really like it. Let's bring in Billy Oil Changer from Cars 1. Man, he just looks so basic compared to all these cool looking cars. I have to say, he really falls short of all three of these in my opinion. We'll bring in the hauler here, who is unnamed. We got the Cars 1 hauler as well, also unnamed. And we got the Pitties, of course. You know what? Even though Billy Oil Changer is my least favorite, he does have a team behind him. He's got the crew chief here, some tool cards. He's got a bunch of Pitties. So, yeah, hopefully they release some team members for the new Octane Gain team. Although, I would have to say I would prefer to see maybe team members from, I don't know, let's say, let me think for a second, Vinyl Toupe or Transberry Juice for, or before ones like this, because we already have Octane Gain. So maybe it'd be nice to get some like other team members that we don't have previous renditions of, if that makes sense. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review here of Mr. Metallic Bobby Swift. And I'll see you guys next time for another review, whatever it may be. Probably actually, definitely Sergeant High Gear. So I'll see you guys then. Bye now.